It was so awkward. Hey guys, I try so hard. I'm like, I gotta try to like get my personality across here. I'm a little kooky, you guys, so you just have to bear with me here. My hair is crazy. Could you tell that I just didn't get a chance to like brush it after I showered? So I've had a lot of questions lately. I've made a lot of changes over the last couple months, and massive changes over the past 17 months. You guys have kind of followed me. If you do follow me on social media, hello. But you've obviously seen my life drastically change since I was presented this amazing opportunity, zero stipulations, zero catches, zero requirements, to be part of this incredible community-based marketing company, to share this awesome technology that has given my life better, given me my family better, and given so many thousands of people in my organization much better for themselves as well. And a lot of people have been asking me questions about why I chose this opportunity in particular, why I walked away from my previous MLM business. And I know I kind of just briefly touched on it in another video, but I'm gonna kind of dig in there. So hopefully I don't make anybody mad here, but if it is what it is, y'all. You know, most of you guys that have followed me for several years, you know what company I was with, you know where I came from, and you know why, mostly know why I stepped away from that business, because I no longer believed in it. I no longer was the integrity of the company, and the integrity of the leadership was absolutely horrendous. And I say that as tactfully as possible, because there were people that I did respect, but a majority were just, it was not, it wasn't the place for me. And I had spent a significant amount of time in that business. It wasn't like, you know, I joined and then I jumped in and then I jumped back out, because it wasn't for me. I was in that business for almost 3 years. I was in 2.5 years, and I got to learn a lot about myself. I got to learn a lot about direct sales. I got to learn a lot about people, but I never really had any direction or any real leadership. I didn't have anybody kind of take me by the hand and say, this is how things work. Also, I was roped into a lot of things that I had no idea were required when I joined that business, and I was a very, for lack of better terms, broke mom who was desperate to find a get rich quick or get some money on the side quick business. And so I jumped in and was like, I gotta make this work. I pushed with this business for over 2.5 years, and I had literally gotten to the point for the last year where I absolutely hated the business. I hated waking up and working the business. I didn't want anything to do with it anymore, and I finally got brave enough to step back. I had a very large organization at the time, and I said, you know, I keep lying to myself every single day, which means I'm lying to my followers. I am lying to everybody, pretending that this is working for me when it absolutely is not working for me. My life didn't even reflect that it was working whatsoever. So I felt like it was time to part ways. So I stepped away and I said, I'm just taking a step back. This was way before the other opportunity presented itself. And I took a step back and I said, I let a couple people know. I said, I'm just in my organization. I said, hey, you know, I need to step away from this, because right now it's not good for me. And I am not in a great place in my marriage, and I'm not being a great mother, and I'm not being, you know, a great person to anybody right now, feeling like I have to show up for this every day when I don't even want to. And my life kind of took a 360 right there. I dropped it. I was planning on going back to school, and then all of a sudden I started the keto lifestyle all kind of simultaneously, set up an appointment with my counselor, and then that same week I discovered pure exogenous therapeutic ketones, and I did my 10-day experience. My husband actually stole half of them. I was so upset, but he asked me to try them, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, whatever. I'll do 5, you do 5. So he took half my experience. He literally took them, and he was drinking them right from the get-go like I was. And he's like, I don't know what this is, but you have to get more of it. And I was like feeling the exact same way. I was dancing. I remember vividly because I was dancing around my kitchen with my girls, and I had not felt that happy in so long in my entire life. I don't even remember having that much energy when I was a child. To be honest, I had been drained for so many years. After becoming a mom, I just kind of put myself on the back burner. I hadn't been taking care of who I was, and personal development wasn't even a thing back then. I wasn't taking any time to like take breaks or go out with friends or any of that. I was just a mom 24/7, and then trying to, I was working overnights actually through that winter, and I was just completely exhausted. So that first day on pure exogenous therapy to ketones, I was absolutely in love and sold on the technology of whatever I was drinking. I wanted more of it, and I kind of stirred it up on social media to see if anybody would have some interest in what I was doing. And you guys, I kid you not, my Facebook blew up for the next 3 months, where I could not even step away from my phone. I was plugged into a wall, and my business literally just jumped from right there. It was absolutely insane. It was the biggest blessing because I needed it so badly for myself. But my family needed it. We were living on credit cards. We were struggling. Our marriage was falling apart because of the stress, the financial stress. And you guys, if you don't know this, an extra $500 could save most marriages in the US. There was actually a thing done on that. I don't know if that's the exact amount, but I believe it was about $500. An extra $500 a month could save your marriage. Like, that's powerful. Like, how many people could actually use that extra amount of money? And for me, I actually made a very significant amount of money in my first 30 days with Prove It. And a lot of people ask, what are the catches with this? Like, if I want to get involved because I love ketones, you have to do a keto experience first with me. Absolutely have to. You can't share something you don't know. It's a stipulation for joining my organization. But you have to try them to be able to share them. That's where your heart needs to be, and you want to genuinely be able to help people, and you definitely have to lead with your own testimony there. So there is no catches, there's no requirements, there's no quotas, there's no inventory requirement. I train all of my promoters, I mentor them, I help them get started so that they understand everything. And the thing is, it's very simple, very straightforward. I will show you exactly what you need to know in order to get started. I will teach you what you need to know on how to talk to people, how to share this amazing technology without sounding like a sales pitch. And it's very, very, honestly, easy. It's very easy to share because a lot of people, they're looking for better energy, fat loss, focus, mood, sleep, appetite control. They're already looking for that stuff. So if you're interested and you need better in your life, you're ready to transform your life in so many different ways, I am your person to talk to. Feel free to reach out anytime. If you are in my organization working with one of my leaders, please reach out to them and we can get connected in a 3-way chat, because I would absolutely love to help you take advantage of this ground floor opportunity, because it truly has transformed my life as well as thousands of others, and I am super, super grateful for you guys. If you are loving my channel, I'm very new to YouTube yet. Give me some love. Feel free to subscribe if you like my videos. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram at The Keto Mommy, and I will see you guys next time.